Everybody, I hope that all of you have enjoyed this break that we've just had. And with that, it's time now to begin with our next session. The next session is a presentation that we're going to witness, which is on the roadmap for a truly digital bank. And to take us through the same, we have with us Mr. Ashish Kerkar, who's Sales Director at Finacle Infosys. He is a BFSI cross-functional sales leader, bringing 2 decades of industry experience, and has engaged banks and other financial institutions in the Middle East, Africa, for their technology requirements and providing the right fit solutions for the same. In Oman, he's been engaged with Bank Sohar and since its inception, and also with Bank Dhofar and Bank Muscat for over 5 years now. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request all of you to please join in with a round of applause as we welcome on stage Mr. Ashish Kerkar.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning to everyone. It is my pleasure and honor to be with you to present the philosophy of what is roadmap for a truly digital bank from Finacle. Before we start on the journey, we would like to run a small video for you.
Physical control of your systems while bringing down maintenance costs.
Digital
with managed services.
Or truly digital? Knowing the difference can make all the difference. Your customers are truly digital. And so is the new competition. But what does it mean to be truly digital? Giving legacy processes a digital facelift? Not really. Adding new digital channels of engagement? Not quite. At Infosys Finacle, we believe 4 things make you truly digital. Becoming a part of your customers' lives seamlessly, so banking happens intuitively without your customers having to seek it. Creating an ecosystem that works for you, so you help your customers get exactly what they need. Using insights to empower everyone in your ecosystem so they can craft those personalized solutions your customers love. And lastly, automating banking ubiquitously so you can deliver awesome experiences both consistently and cost-effectively. It's time you stop digitizing just the fringes and be truly digital with Infosys Finacle.
So as you've seen, I'm going to say the car showroom, right? So now the car showroom has come here itself. I want to say that the way I'm going to say the cars are coming here, it is for us to go to the customer and deliver what we are looking at. Okay. So here we are. You can see that this is the typical any bank's website. And what we are trying to present you is that the fintechs are actually coming and giving the services which ultimately a bank provides. So this is a map which we presented in a couple of sessions in 2016, and now here we are, 2018. I mean, the bank is becoming smaller and smaller, and the fintechs are becoming more and more. So whether we compete with them or we partner with them, yes, I'm going to say you can look at competing with them in certain areas, but partnering is the way forward. So here is what we, as a Finacle, we feel as a truly digital way to look at how we transform banking from the legacy to the new age banking. So if you look at the down one, which are the typical digital business engines, what we call it as the systems of record. So you have payments, you have liquidity, trade finance, and all other products. Besides that, I'm going to say as a Finacle, we also give you a chance, and we also leverage our Islamic capabilities. So we also launch our Islamic banking component out here. Now, typically what banks have been doing is that they have been changing their systems over and over above, or not changing at all. So what we feel is that while you keep your systems of record same, you need to bring the complete context of the customer in your systems of engagement. There we launch our omni-channel hub. Now essentially omni-channel hub is a hub where all your customer information is being stored. be it his authentication, his beneficiary, all the data has been put in the digital engagement platform. On the top, as you know, I'm going to say the UX and the UI has become the buzzword of the industry currently. So you can keep changing your front-end channels, like be it e-banking, mobile banking, or a digital wallets. This is the kind of a landscape which we, as an Infosys, we present to the banks. If you look at in Oman market, we have Bank Sohar, who has gone through the digital transformation. Bank Dhofar is now on its way for a digital transformation with us. And Bank Muscat is also looking at a channel transformation with us. What are we from 2018 to 2020? So what we are looking out, I'm going to say some of the banks are launching biometric solutions, like, for an identity of a customer. What we feel is that banking in 2020 will have a digital identity rather than having just a biometric identity. From a channel, mobile apps to mobile everything. I'm going to say Musa sir was telling in his morning speech that everything is going to be on mobile. So is mobile everything. When you talk about processes, rule-based RPA is picking up, but from there, what we will see is an intelligent automation and a blockchain. As part of the blockchain, I think we are one of the foremost vendor who has come up with our own blockchain network. If you can look at our stall, we have put our two networks, which is one is payments network and other one is a trade network. Coming back to the business, from personalized to the adaptive and the contextualized moments. So to provide this contextualized moments, we have launched our omni-channel hub. Coming down to the core. Now core is no more on-premise deployment. I'm going to say you have to now come to the cloud. Our overall journey, we have partnered with a Cloud4C, who has also come here to take your questions and also to engage you. So that is Open API and cloud. From an ecosystem standpoint, now as you see in the fintechs, so fintech and are going to become an ecosystem, and how do we collaborate with them? So that is where, so from bank's own ecosystem to the integrated and a collaborative way. And obviously from innovation standpoint, there used to be, banks are putting up an innovation center. From there, what we are looking out is, everyone in the bank thinks innovation, and innovation is everywhere. So that's the philosophy we are bringing in. So strategy for a digital transformation. So not only just digital inside in terms of a core and all that stuff, but digital outside. Your channels, your branches, those are the places where you need to also bring the digital, and this is what the digital transformation is all about. Now to basically give you a glimpse of how it has actually happened. So we have picked up a case study of our esteemed partner Bank Sohar, and I would like to run you through that. So Bank Sohar is, as I said, I'm going to say, I have been associated with the Bank Sohar for now almost last 11 years. I'm going to since the inception in a various roles. And Bank Sohar has recently gone ahead with us in this truly digital transformation from them. Just to add, this is what I want to say the CEO of Sashi, who has been one of the key sponsor of this program. This is what he says basically. So, and he has been very kind enough to give us a complete support. And one of the key things which Bank Sohar is looking out, if you can just bring that, is one-stop financial super mall. That is the tagline which Bank Sohar actually came in, and how we as a Finacle are helping them. So this is what the objectives of the banks were. So bank wanted to digitize the bank inside out. So with us, we also partnered with our BPM solution provider Newgen to basically help the bank to digitize its processes, build customer-centric products and services across delivery channels. So bank uses our channels completely, be it internet banking and for retail as well as corporate. Quick turnaround time for launch of new offerings. I think this is one of the key points which the bank has looked at Finacle, which gives a power to launch new products in the market at a very short time. simplify banking and deliver frictionless experience to customer. Bank is currently looking out, as we said, I'm going to say with us, on going a biometric and later on to the digital journey also. Improve operational efficiency and automate processes with end-to-end integration application. So these were some of the objectives with the bank started the transformation. And this is the journey which we went through. So 2008 is when we opened the bank branches in flat 56 days. So I think that's one of the record which we hold as well as into the banking fraternity and our technology fraternity. In 2014, if you can see, the bank decided not to move the core pillar, but they went with the channel upgrade. So in 2014, bank went with the channel upgrade. In 2015-16, because the bank has gone much larger in terms of a treasury operations, so they upgraded the treasury to offer new products. And 2017 is where we have gone for the new core, which is what we call it as a digital core. So bank has gone ahead with this particular transformation. Along with that, bank also went ahead with the analytics. Now, analytics is basically a big data solution from Finacle, which helps banks in understanding the customer's behavior so that you can cross-sell better. Now, here are the benefits which the bank got after the transformation. A huge surge in customer base, transaction peak load capacity increased by 15%, average transaction process per day is almost 20% increase, significant, as I told you, BPM and national ID reader through our partners, banking analytics on customer behavior to enhance the cross-sell, quicker launch of new products, automation has replaced half of the manual processes and further reduce overall processing time. With automation, the bank is now also looking at us for a robotic process automation. So we are in talks with them. So why did bank choose Finacle? Best in class banking solution. It's been rated for last 9 years now by Gartner as the leaders in the Magic Quadrant. Forrester ranks us in their banking platform. Simple transformation roadmap. I'm going to say we do not go for a big bang legacy kind of a transformation. You can choose components and you can go for the implementation. Proven track record. I'm going to say one of the key things which Finacle stands out in with his other partners and competition is our dedication towards implementation. So we implement in time, in budget. Single point of contact. So all across our partners, we were the single point for the bank, essentially for this program. What has got bank to the next level? So in our recent event, the bank has been awarded the Innovation in a Project Management Award. And here is what Mujahid, who is one of the key sponsor also from the IT standpoint, he has mentioned this. And they are the winners in emerging technology-led innovation, as well as in the project management. So this is what essentially a truly digital banking, which bank has got us with us as a partner. And we obviously ask you as a banking fraternity to definitely look at us and engage with us in your technology requirement. Now, besides technology, now as you all know, I'm going to say we are going from in-premise to cloud. So like Oman Data Park, we also have our partners called Cloud4C. We have recently got a success in India. We have brought Finacle on cloud, which is essentially all solution. Now they are cloud hosting provider with platform management, computing, storage, networking, security, monitoring, and managed services. Here is why Cloud4C. So they are hosted in 40 countries. Besides India, they are hosted in Saudi, they are hosted in UAE and Qatar. They are now looking at Oman also as a market. 24/7 proactive support and monitoring, compliant to all sovereign laws, comprehensive security, highly secured private cloud network. So this is where Finacle is today, and we are looking forward to work with you more. Just to understand your own thing, we have put a survey on your table. If you can just check that and fill that up. We have few awards for that. If you have filled it up, we can collect it and is Maria there? It's okay. You wanted to collect it now, Maria? Or we'll have it a little later? Yeah? Okay. So thanks everyone, and we look forward to work with you in your journey of a truly digital